When we talk about the American Eagle program, we almost all gravitate towards, well, the silver side. It's the affordable side of the equation. But since day one, going back to 1986, the American Eagle program had 4 gold sizes, a tenth, a quarter, a half, and then the illustrious 1-ounce gold piece. Firsts are always significant, but the life of the gold program is different than that of the silver. Silvers, we had unk and proof year 1. Didn't happen that way in gold. Let me explain. Take a look at this one. So the gold program starts in 1986, and that year we made a $50 gold proof. Then in 1987, year 2, we made a $25 gold proof. But we didn't make a $5 gold proof until 1988, and you are looking at it right now. They made the 10th ounce and the quarter ounce, the 5 and the 10 in 88. And since 88 on, there's been the 4 different denominations in proof every single year in the program. Again, quality is proof. It's a method of manufacture. So it's taking the dies, the obverse and reverse, polishing them, and then taking the piece of gold, polishing it, then striking it twice with enormous pressure, giving us that beautiful background mirror. Now, like the American Eagle in silver, where the Walking Liberty is the deal, the gold program is based on St. Gaudens's beautiful design dating back to 1907. The other unique part about the gold program is the first years of our program, 1986 through 1991, unk and proof were all Roman numerals, bringing it to the flavor of the original St. Gaudens of 1907, the high relief with Roman numerals, right? However, they didn't realize that most of us just don't know Roman numerals thousands of years after the concept passed. So in 1992, they went to Arabic, or the numbers we're used to seeing right now, as you can on your screen. So this is the first year of issue. It's a Roman numeral, and it's only $5.99 for a perfect 70. Now, with all that said, it's time to have some fun talking about it. If you look at population reports, which is a way to see how many they made versus how many are certified, here are the numbers for year number 1. They made 143,881 $5 gold proofs. That's the number from the U.S. Mint. If you go right now to their website and look at the number of coins known in perfect 70 ultra cameo, which means the finest eye appeal, 3,085. It's like doing over 100,000 struck, 143,000 and change to be exact, and then only 3,085 in 70 from year 1. Part of the reason is early on, PCGS and NGC didn't grade the American Eagle program. They didn't start grading it until the middle 1990s. Many of you might remember that. And then in the late 90s, early 2000s, it was the rage. And right now, it's pretty much what they grade is modern issue Eagle program stuff more than anything else. People love our gold and silver certified. But that meant these coins sat there for about a decade in everybody's individual hands versus a dealer, let's say like myself, that might have 30 of them just sitting on the shelf waiting until they say, yes, we'll grade them. On the other hand, let's look at the last couple of years, and it gives you a scope. If you look at the last year, 2021, we did a transition from the family of Eagles design here to the brand new Eagle Portrait, Type 1 and Type 2. The Type 1, the last of this design, was 6,995 in 70. And then the Type 2, which is the brand new Eagle Portrait, is 7,893. So still small mintages, but small populations, but much, much smaller mintages as well. And then you look at last year. Last year, there are a little over 5,000 right now that have certified as 70. You know what those are selling for? The competition in the marketplace right now, we're at $5.99 and $6.99 for 2021 and 2022 proof gold Eagles in perfect 70 ultra cameo. Not horrible. I'm out of stock right now, and we're looking for some coins, and when we get them, we'll do our process and hopefully get a few of them that grade 70 for all of us to enjoy or have the opportunity to enjoy. But then you do the comparison. There are twice as many of the modern coins from the last few years as there are of the first one, this one. Again, this is the very first coin in the proof program for the Gold Eagle. First one. 144,800 and change struck, sold, delivered, and today only 3,085, 3085, this nice. We did find one of our competitors at $799, but nobody else had them. But again, there's not anything out there, so I understand why nobody else has them. 3,085 coins. Think about that. I mean, if you're looking at the American Eagle side of the world, right? The rarest silver eagle was the S Enhanced Reverse Proof of 2019. 30,000 struck, sold out in 30 seconds, right? Gone instantly. A regular coin in the government packaging for 30,000 silver eagles, not gold eagles, silver eagles, goes for how much? Yeah, close to $3,000, $2,500 to $3,000. In a perfect 70 holder, where there's almost 10,000 of them, a third of them graded, which makes sense with modern techniques, technology, right? They're $4,000 coin on our rival network a couple nights ago. This one isn't even close. It's significantly rarer. It's like we're living on the East Coast and saying the Appalachian Mountains are massive, and then you go into the West Coast and you look at the Rockies and say, I changed my opinion. Those are big, right? These are rare. Guys, we got to put a 1-minute clock up. We're down to single digits. We only had a small handful. This is where you see one here, you see one there, and then over to the accumulation process. And tonight, if you're with us, you're lucky to just see the coin and have the opportunity to work with us on it. You're going to love it. Again, with 2021s, 2022s, the brand new 2023s selling for the same price. Why wouldn't you want to have the first ever, and then when it's backed up by just the stats that are public knowledge, high mintage and crazy low population in 70. Only 3,085 of these exist, which is lower than the other coins I mentioned earlier, the 21s, 22s, etc. Yet they sell for more money. Why wouldn't you have a rarer one? So again, this is the Roman numeral, 1988. They changed over again in 1992 to what we call the Arabic or our current style. This one's a winner. Save $200 and you're going to love it. Firsts are always firsts. This one stacks up there with the best of them.